Yeah.
Yo.
You guys
Yo.
cut out for me.
Yeah. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? We feeling kind of wavy, so I'm not pressed on it right now.
Oh yeah.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Hidden Hueco Academy podcast. It is your boy Ghoul, aka Galaxy Ghoul. We are here. We cover anime, gaming, entertainment, etc. news, and we are back with episode 3.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Kicking it off with our co-host of the podcast. Go ahead, introduce yourself, my man, Frosty.
Hey yo, it's frostytofu. It's just the same thing everywhere. You can find me everywhere.
Dope. All right, Hollow. What's good with you, bro?
What up, yo? It's Diabolic. Same thing with Frosty. I just find me at Diabolic anywhere you can, search it for the most part.
Dope. And you can find me on YouTube at Galaxy Ghoul and also on my Instagram at Ghoul_eternal. That is ETERNAL. I feel like I have to spell that because nobody, you would believe the hard time I have with people and, actually trying to do things in DMs. It's fucking annoying.
I get that
That's
all the time. Especially a certain someone in this call.
Oh. Okay.
Y'all said 8:30. Y'all said 8:30.
No, wait, what? No.
Yo, okay. Golly, man. There hasn't really, I don't know. There actually,
It's been a little bit of a slow, I don't know, kind of couple less weeks.
well, I mean, now that I look at the
I think
podcast,
since our last one, it's not
Not too
crazy
much.
things been
Yeah,
going on.
We're like in the lull right before shit hits the fan.
I mean, I don't know. I think there's some low-key things that have been going
We're
on.
only a
that
couple
are-
weeks out from the big releases, bro. Cyberpunk, Destiny 2, and all that
Yeah.
shit, bro. We are. Once that shit happens and more things start coming out about these games, the news will pick up.
The 19th is
nuts.
gonna be crazy.
I can't wait.
I mean, Halloween's right around the corner too. Y'all got any plans for Halloween?
I'm working on Halloween. Shit.
That's a blower.
Hey, you're more than welcome to join me and the homie.
I was gonna
usually
dress up,
drinking.
bro. No flex, but COVID kind of fucked that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, my girl's she's planning on dressing up, but we'll see. I don't know.
I'll have to see. If you guys got something going down, I might swing by.
It depends. When is Halloween? Saturday, Sunday?
Saturday.
Because that might be
This
dead.
Saturday.
Oh, yeah, it's dead, sir.
Yo.
You already know
Damn,
it's
bro.
been that time. But I mean, there have been some notable things that have been popping off in the industry. Doom. Y'all actually any Doom players in here? I know Hollow played a good amount of
Yeah,
Doom.
I fuck with Doom,
Yeah,
bro.
I played
Okay,
a good
y'all
amount of
getting
the first
DLC?
Oh, I haven't
Doom
played
DLC.
Eternal yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
you haven't beat the main game yet? Say it again.
I haven't even played Eternal yet. Or are you talking about Doom? the
Yeah, I haven't
first
played
one?
Eternal either. No, Eternal came out with the DLC like a couple days ago.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I don't even know. I'll be honest, I didn't play Doom Eternal, I didn't buy Doom Eternal because I like Doom 2016, but when I saw gameplay of Eternal, it's I never felt damn bro, I gotta go out and buy this game. So
It looks
you know,
crazy.
it's been on my backlog though. I'm definitely interested in it at
I
some
mean,
point.
I have it on
but
Game Pass, but at the same time, it's like.
you should pick it
So
up,
if you
bro.
got
So
the
many games
deluxe
to play.
edition, you got the DLC. It was it came with the season 1 pass, a season pass of some sort.
Okay.
Yo, speaking of Doom Eternal, there was an Easter egg in the game that referenced a Japanese VTuber who she played Doom 2016
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
a couple months ago or whatever, and when she found out that there was an Easter egg directly referenced her, she was really happy about it. But when the news started to spread about the DLC,
Yeah, they
the
patched it
Easter egg
out.
of her, they patched it out. They're just unfortunate. So everyone's just saying oh, this Easter egg was probably made by a dev who was a fan, and then when one of the the bigger guys saw it, they're like, get that shit out. It's kind of unfortunate because I thought it was pretty cute. Not going on.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that was a cool
I
Easter
see, I
egg. I
see.
thought they should have just left that in, man. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's probably he probably put it in by himself. You know, he didn't talk to anybody about it, so I get it.
Right.
But at the same time, like y'all, that's whack, bro.
It's, corporate
It's just an
greed,
Easter egg,
man.
and it has no bearing on
Exactly, yeah,
anything
and it
whatsoever.
doesn't do anything but show up. It just says what, like dog on
It's
it.
community
Right?
appreciation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just do eternal.
Mhm.
Wow. Well, this DLC, they're calling it the Ancient Gods. It was released at something called QuakeCon. I have no idea what that is, but
I
essentially,
have no idea what it's about.
yeah, essentially what this is, the story of the DLC is supposed to be is that things that occur in the main game. I have not played the game that this DLC is attached to, but you knock heaven and hell out of balance. So, as per the article, so it's your job to clean up the mess, likely making a bloodier one. Supposed to be launching on March 20th. Oh, sorry, that's Doom Eternal. Either way, it's supposed to be dropping on October 20th. Sorry about that.
Yeah, shit's already out.
Yeah, this is already.
It is.
It
Bro,
is the
time has
26th.
been fucking flying. Like, it's already finna be Halloween. Like, COVID is
bro.
fucking up COVID really is fucking up everything, bro. Like, I just keep my head in work nowadays. It's crazy.
Yeah, dude, it's really crazy.
Shit. That aside, Monster Hunter World. We don't really have a lot of gaming news, but this is gaming related. Monster Hunter World is getting a live action movie.
Yep.
Supposed
Take
to
it back.
That's
Take it back, bro. I don't
featuring
care.
Ti, the rapper.
Take it back, man.
Yo.
I don't know.
Yo, click on this fucking link that's in these podcast notes, because this is horrendous, bro. I don't know what to say. I sent it to Hollow earlier this morning, actually. The podcast, we're recording this on the 26th.
Yeah.
I sent it to you earlier this morning. I didn't get your opinion on it. You just liked it. But,
Like,
go ahead, speak on it. I'm
It's
curious.
just so unnecessary,
it
man.
really is. And the only good part about the whole thing that I think I'm gonna enjoy is just the monsters, and that's it.
Because the CGI looks fire. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie, the
that's the
CGI
only
looks kind
thing.
of
Everything
look
else
that
is just
bad,
like,
yeah.
come on, really? Like,
Yeah.
are we gonna do another one of these like U.S. Army military crosses into anime bullshit that doesn't even? Make
It's like
sense?
Battleship. You know that fucking
Yes.
movie Battleship?
That movie is
Yo!
trash.
Like that. Like the most random shit. Why is a board game being turned into a movie? And why are you making it like aliens and shit? What does that have to do with Battleship?
Oh my gosh, yo, this had me dead when I
I
was
will
watching
say,
it,
though,
bro.
I will say though.
Go,
they
go,
have
go.
Tony Jaa, bro. They have Tony Jaa.
Okay,
And
but
that's fucking fire.
And whoever is playing the handler, she fits the role really well.
who's Tony Jaa? Why is he important? Oh, he's a martial artist.
Yeah, he's a martial
Yeah.
artist, bro. He is. You ever seen Ong Bak, bro?
Oh yeah. Oh,
He
that's
kicks
him.
Ass, bro.
Is that him? He's on Buck.
Yes, dude.
Oh, I see. I mean, okay, but bro, what
This
does
shit's still gonna
fucking
blow though.
what does fully automatic weapons have to do with like Monster Hunter? And it's funny because looking at the trailer, there is a glimpse of like one of the actors using what it looks like the dual Skana. Am I saying that right? The dual little
blades,
dual
yeah.
blades, yeah. Like, but they're on fire or whatever, or something like that. That's cool. But like, how are they gonna? Okay, I see more. They have the crossbow in here.
Yeah, I just don't know, man. Like, why?
It's unnecessary.
Who asked you to do this?
Who wanted a
Who put you
Monster
up to
Hunter
this?
movie? And if we did want one, why not just make it completely CG? That
Like
you
a
would
full
have,
animated movie?
yeah, like a full animated movie. Like, I feel like nowadays in this time, like anime movies have proven themselves that they are, theater worthy.
I feel like that's a double-edged sword, because I feel like they definitely made this movie to appeal to normies and people who don't necessarily play the game.
Yeah, Yeah, that's definitely.
And
their
if they made an
market.
animated movie, bro, you only get people who play the games to watch it.
But still, like, that applies to, so that didn't apply to the Dragon Ball movie, Broly, but that still killed in sales. So, like,
Yeah, because there's a shit ton of Dragon
Yeah, but
Ball
it's not
fans.
recognized by anybody else who doesn't watch anime.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
You only went if you know at least
Yeah.
a little bit about Dragon Ball.
like I respect the movie. I didn't go out and watch it. I know a bunch of people who are like, oh yeah, that movie came out.
yeah, I saw it twice in
A lot
theaters.
of people like it, but like,
But yeah.
I
this
guess.
shit just fucking.
Either way, this looks terrible. I don't understand what ATVs and whole, automatic weaponry. How do you because something happens and then from the trailer, something happens or explodes and then they end up in the universe
Hunter
of
World,
Monster
yeah.
Hunter. And then what I do think is cool though is how they have some of the people casted. Because if you look at the trailer, there's the chick that helps you, like the adventurer chick that helps you out, to show you the world and stuff like that. She looks really accurate to the game character. I was like, well, is this CG or is like that actually a person? That's actually a person. I was like, damn, that's fire.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about Mila Jovovich being in the movie, bro. Like,
Yeah.
why is
Well,
Alice from
it's
Resident Evil here, dude?
It's because the the producer or director of this movie is her husband, right? They always make movies together.
Oh yeah,
That's why she's in all in the Resident Evil
Yeah, I
movies
know.
because he made them.
Yeah.
So,
Interesting.
yeah.
Yeah.
Something to look out for, something to think about, something to keep on your conscience.
I guess.
Okay. The news, just forewarning, the news is kind of scattered around. We're just, you know what I'm saying? This dry season content is going to be coming, but right now we're just awaiting greatness. So, Mortal Kombat 11, Rambo has been introduced or announced. Sorry, they released a gameplay trailer. Rambo is being entered into the roster as a playable character. Bruh.
Bro,
Low-key.
this shit's so weird, dude. Like,
I don't
Bruh.
know. He...
is Mortal Kombat becoming Smash or something, bro? Like, they're just gonna get some random IPs.
It's becoming
and shit. Like,
celebrity
he's cool.
fighting.
I mean, they've been
Rambo's
doing
cool.
this. They've been doing
I
this.
know Rambo's cool, but like, bruh.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
You know it's Sylvester Stallone too. He came back to do the voice.
Yeah, he's a OG, man.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I fuck with it. Overall, like, I still fuck with it, but like, it's like when Darth Vader was in the Soul Calibur games, bro. Like,
You
what?
just like, huh?
Yeah, that shit was weird as fuck. Because I was always a Soul Calibur 3 fanboy, and then when I got to a certain, level in like gaming, and then meeting other people that plays it, they're like, "Bro, you should play 4." And I'm like, "What? Wasn't he in 4?" Yeah, so okay. I'm like, "What,
Yeah,
bro?"
him and Yoda, bro.
And yeah, that shit was
And
whack,
Star
bro.
Killer.
That shit was trash. The fucking combat, nah, bro. I was
4
like,
was
I'm
pretty
good, dog.
clunky. I won't lie.
But either way,
Yeah.
I'm not in any way, shape, or form interested in ever playing Mortal Kombat. I respect it for
Really?
its visuals. No, I can watch people play it. I respect it for its visuals, but just the input system is not for me. I recently learned that with Street Fighter 2. I'm sorry, I cannot play Street Fighter. Like, it's just, I'm too used to art games now.
Really?
Yeah, I think that is kind of Hollow's fault though, because I was a really big Tekken dude, and
Damn.
yeah, I was a really big Tekken dude. But honestly, I think Tekken 7 really like killed a lot of the hype that I had. Specifically, what the fuck is that dude's name?
Leroy.
Miguel?
Leroy Smith. Yeah, Leroy Smith killed the game for me.
Yeah, he's
Tekken
pretty.
7.
He's pretty
Really?
broken.
Yeah, he's pretty
I thought-
bad. Like he is like I haven't played it recently. Like I love Tekken. I have not played Tekken in the last 4 months? And then we tried to play it one time and we did like 2-3 rounds and we went straight back to fighters. Like, nah, bro. I can't. So
Oh, what a big divergence, bro.
yeah, I mean, I'm a fighter. I play fighters. I'm not really. I like FPS, but I'm not really too big into it. Like I feel like I play it when I need a break from fighting games. So,
Interesting.
but if anyone was interested in Mortal Kombat 11, you're getting Rambo. The gameplay trailer is
fuck with it.
pretty cool. I will
Yeah,
say
I
that.
mean-
In MKX they had what was it? They
They had Alien and
Xenomorph.
Predator.
Yeah, Predator.
They had
It's actually-
Jason and Leatherface.
Yeah, that was dope as fuck.
Yeah. And then MK9
They were
had
like the
Freddy
unique
Krueger.
characters, so yeah. This shit was pretty good, but like I still think that like it's like these larger than life figures are cool, like Predator and Alien, but then you have Rambo, like
Yeah, Rambo kind of came out of left field for me. I was like, what?
I
Rambo?
don't
like
think-
Spawn,
yeah.
Spawn, Rambo, like where?
Yeah, you
where
think
are
about
these
the guest
located?
characters
They're
in
cool
this game, like
on their own, but like why?
for real.
I mean,
Is this really just like we're gonna buy these IPs incorporated in our game? Not that I don't think that they shouldn't be in the game, but it's just so weird.
yeah, like who's asking for these characters or like?
Yeah, like who in their right mind says, you know what, I want to play Spawn in Mortal Kombat? That shit.
No, that one was
yeah.
heavily requested since
That
like,
one-
Soul
yeah.
Calibur 2.
Really?
I wanted
Yeah.
Spawn in Soul Calibur, to be honest. with
No,
you. Yeah,
I wanted him
really
in Mortal
did.
Kombat. I think
I don't
he
know
fits
if he
well
is in-
within Mortal
Y'all
Kombat.
think about these characters in your fighting
Yes,
games?
bro. Because the thing is, at least for me, I grew up reading Spawn, like the comics. I grew up reading Spawn comics. You know what I'm saying? And like even in just like assessing his abilities, because you know his cape produces chains, and you know what I'm saying. Even the cape itself protects him. It's like a weapon in itself. Like he is a weapon of destruction, like himself. You know what I'm saying? Like so, it makes sense for him to be in these games where, especially Mortal Kombat. Like I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool. Except I didn't like how I don't think they fully did him justice in Mortal Kombat with Spawn. I don't know. He had a lot more things that he could do that they just didn't really touch on.
Probably don't want to be OP, right?
Yeah, I mean, I already have issues with Mortal Kombat 11 being very slower paced compared to like some of the previous iterations that were more fun. So, and I think that's their kind of this whole gist of MK11 has been like grounded almost. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
That's awesome. The shit. I don't know. I hope the people that like Mortal Kombat 11, the fans of it, are pleased because they're obviously getting something, you know.
Right.
And whoever's happy to have Rambo, yeah, man, more power to you, bro. This shit is pretty badass.
Mortal Kombat is in the same ring of how I feel about Injustice. Like it just feels
Injustice, bro. People like Injustice,
Hey, bro, don't hate
and
on
from
Injustice.
another like principle, on principle. Hope y'all have fun with that game, but I do not care, bro.
I do not care about Injustice, bro.
I haven't played
When
it
I
in
saw
a
the
long
whole-
time, but I love, like,
When I saw the whole reveal they did, where it's like, oh yeah, your character gets better as you battle, you get gear and shit that changes how you play. It's like, what? Isn't that like kind of like the antithesis of fighting games? It's not the character that get better; it's about the player that gets better.
Yeah,
Or am I
the
wrong?
gear.
Like,
I will
is that-
say, the gear system in Injustice 2 was very faulty, and they shouldn't have done it. So that definitely is probably a reason why it died very quickly.
Oh, it's
But,
just
like,
dead. Oh.
Yeah, the original Injustice is great because it doesn't have that.
Bruh, listen. These games feel too stiff, bro. Like, this is why I play art games. This is why I made that transition, because other than art games, I was a Tekken fanboy. I still am, you know. I feel like they need to make a new Tekken Tag. Tekken Tag 3, bro. Come on. Tekken Tag 3? That would be my life. Just incorporate some of the same mechanics from Tekken 7, but just make them tag, and then get rid of the stupid super shit. I really don't care for the supers in fucking Tekken. I don't know why they did that, but I don't know, bro. Tekken Tag 3, bro.
Because all
I
fighting
think once you
games
sink a
need
couple
supers
more
now.
hours of Tekken again, you'll warm up to it.
No, dude. It's not the
think
same.
you will.
I'm telling
It's
you.
been so long.
I'm not saying they're the same, but like,
No,
I think you'll warm up to it again.
But it's literally like deep. It's because I'm kind of in a war. You know, it's not even worth sticking on. But Blaze Blue has just overcome my life. That's all I gotta say. Like,
Yeah, these are games where you just fucking wail on people, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you have fucking 60 hit counters, and that's the way you play the game. You
Yeah.
go people, you fucking air bounce them and shit. But like, this is something that people have talked about before. when it comes to like art games and like Tekken games and Street Fighter stuff, like Street Fighter and Tekken is very purposeful command inputs, right? Like you mess with the command inputs, you drop your combo, you fucking do the wrong move and shit. But this is a gross simplification of playing artistic games. But you kind of face roll.
Yeah.
You just kind of face roll the buttons in order to fucking go ape shit on somebody. Like you want to be flashy in order to maintain your combo and do as many hits as you can.
Yeah.
To fucking have like each singular hit in those type of games, they do way less damage than they do in any Tekken game or Street Fighter game, right?
Right.
And that's because like in a Tekken game, like a 10 hit combo in a Tekken game, if you do a 10 hit, you're doing like half their health. But like you do a 10 hit in fucking Arxis and Blaze Blue, bro, that's like, yeah, we still in this shit.
I mean, yeah, I can see that, but at the same time, you are correct in saying that Blaze Blue is more so about how far you can extend, not just, you know, switch it up and make it stylish and shit. So Tekken is more like
it's more like trading, right? Like
yeah. Tekken,
you learn how to abuse people's moves and, you know, punish what they do.
Yeah,
that's basically Tekken.
I
I see it's a difference in I don't want to say philosophy, right? Because in the end of the day, it's just like you're pitting one skill against the other, right?
Right.
I think it's just the gameplay speed, to be honest. Like Tekken's a lot more slower and methodical.
Yeah.
But
true.
There's I think the skill ceiling's a little bit higher in Blaze Blue games, to be honest, because you know
there's a heavy skill gap.
At the fucking
it's a game of
light,
combos. Whoever has the better combos.
You're just fucking going crazy. But Tekken, it's like, I don't think us personally, I don't think we've reached the peak summit to make sweeping statements yet.
Nah, I'm definitely not. Like...
When I was playing with you guys, like, I didn't think I was good, right? But I was playing with you guys, it's like, yeah, I can hang, right? I can hang. Then I played against my uncle, bro. I got reamed, dude. I got reamed so hard.
Yeah.
I was like, I've never felt like I was so bad at a game before.
Dang.
Bro,
yeah, bro. I was like,
is he a legacy player or something, or?
I don't know, but he said he'd been playing Tekken for a while. Like when he found out that I played Tekken and he wanted to throw hands in 7, bro, I've never felt like I've been so bad at a game ever. I couldn't do shit, and I was fucking farming with Lucky Chloe, bro. I was farming the lows, bro. I was just trying to be cheesy as fuck just to get some chip damage and maybe follow up, bro. Nah, his spacing was so good. Like his spacing, and he was able to punch on every single combo that I could do. I was just like, homie just fucking knows the frame data. I was like,
wow.
this is crazy, man.
You got red.
Like, it made me want to play more Tekken and get good again, dude. Like,
yeah.
It's like you see the peak of the summit you want to overcome. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I think if you play Tekken again and someone that really knows how to push your buttons and like make you want to get good, I think it's something you gotta warm up to again.
I guess. I don't know. It really is, because the thing that pushes me to that point, we're going to move on to the next topic after this, but I feel like what pushes me to that point is the online multiplayer. And the one thing that is really keeping me from getting into that or even buying it myself, because like, is fucking, I keep on forgetting his name. Dry Dread Man. Fucking what was his name?
Fucking Eddie.
No, the new character we were just talking about. Leroy. Yeah, Leroy. That's really the thing that's keeping. Leroy Smith, because I don't know, he just still seems broken, and I've been following Tekken and things like that in the community still, and I still see complaints, and I'm not really. I feel like I've already made my transition. I'll still play with y'all, like, if someone is like, oh, you're play some Tekken, like, yeah, sure, bro, but...
They could just have a ban list. I think that they should do that. I mean, every competitive game ever, it's like... It's just like, oh, I don't want to play against this character. All right, just take him out of my fucking queue times, bro. I'll face a longer queue time.
You know what I think it is? You know what I think? Why I think I'm taking it so hard? Because of when me and Hollow went to that tournament, that local. Oh my god, dude! And it was we went to a locals. What was it, like 6 months ago? 7 months ago?
What, Controllerize?
Yeah, we went to.
No. It wasn't Controllerize. It was something totally separate. We found on Facebook.
It was a Tekken and a fighters tournament.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So we entered in both of them,
Yes.
and no. I think did we enter in both? Bruh, I just
I entered
remember.
both. I don't know if you
Yeah,
did.
yeah. Actually, I did. I entered both of them, so I entered Fighters and Tekken. Got stomped out in Fighters. I kind of expected it because at that point I wasn't as good as I am now. But when Tekken, bro, them Tekken matches started queuing up, because the thing is, he had just came out. Leroy Smith had just released like
Oh,
not too
yeah,
long
that's
ago from that.
true.
So everybody and their grandma was fucking playing Leroy Smith, dude. And I'm telling you, no matter I was doing the fastest inputs as Bob I could, dude, and they were all countered. I'm talking consecutively. Like it was ridiculous, bro. He can counter anything and everything, even your supers. He can
Oh, yeah, I
deflect your
forgot.
supers. Yes, he can. It's
That's crazy.
ridiculous. So I don't know, man. It's ridiculous.
That tournament was rough, dude. At least you didn't get your ass handed to you on a live stream.
Y'all were pressed as fuck.
We were.
Yes.
Oh damn.
Dude, yeah, we left that tournament.
They
AK
did
was
put you
like,
on the live stream.
dude, yeah, they're like, all right, and Diabolic Hollow, you're up there. I was like, wait, what? He's like, yeah, the first match of pools, you're gonna be on stream. I was like, oh, come on, man, are you kidding me? My second ever fighters tournament on a stream, bro. I did pretty well. I mean, I still lost first bracket, but I didn't go down without fighting. I learned a lot of new.
Bro,
That's
they need to put us on a Destiny tournament.
for real. That's where I learned a lot of like Goku Black tech at that tournament, because I met that one dude who actually was on Xbox One, and he was really cool. And he was like, "Yeah, we're both Goku Black mains. I'll teach you some tech that you might need." And I was like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, man." So, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'll never play Union Fighters, bro.
Wow.
Dude, I'm
I'll
telling you.
never play Union Fighters.
You're
I'll never
scared,
play
bro.
any
Fighters,
Union
I feel like you would be. I don't know. I feel like you'd be better at. I feel like you'd be better at fighters than Tekken. To be honest,
Probably if I invested.
dude, fighters is not that hard.
Bro, I was gonna say if you.
I don't think it's hard. It's just like
There is a
high
learning curve.
Skill curve.
There is a
curve
learning
pretty hard.
curve, but still, like, if you
It's the
get,
same shit with Tekken, It's the same shit with Tekken. When I first played, it was rough, but then I picked it up,
yeah,
I picked it up and I could hang. But like, you know what I'm saying, bro? When I see 3 supers pull off back to back to back on strict confirms, dude, I just didn't want to play anymore, man. It is what it is. That's just the game. Yeah, that's just the game. When I get good, I can just throw supers back to back to back. I can be that guy.
Ghoul hates
Yeah.
when I do that shit. I'll be like, what? He's like, why'd you level 3? I'm like, cause I can.
Yeah, man.
the instant level these are ridiculous. I'm like, what? All right. I don't know. You guys like Uncharted? Tom Holland is being Nathan Drake for Uncharted.
Oh man, I feel
Oh, I
like
heard about that.
we're fucking spam casting this guy in every role, and I don't doubt that he's a good actor because he is a good actor. But like,
He doesn't need to be.
homie, Nathan Fillion, bro, the guy who literally looks like Nathan Drake. Why?
Nathan Fillion.
Yeah,
Nathan Fillion, bro.
he's the voice of.
Yo, you need me to post this guy? You need me to post this guy, bro? Like,
Oh,
I'll
wow.
I'll take a picture of Nathan Fillion for you, bro. He literally looks like Nathan Drake.
He does a little bit.
Bro, he could be Nathan Drake, like in real life.
Yeah,
But
I can see that.
just,
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Obviously, they're going for a younger Nathan Drake in this iteration.
This is
And
the
like I said,
dude,
he's a good actor.
Tom Holland played Spidey, right?
Yes.
Hey, I knew I recognized him from somewhere.
Yeah, like fucking. I mean, the casting's already done. They're not going to change it, and they're
Yeah.
already in production of this shit. But I mean, it's probably going to be a solid movie, even though. But
Yeah, people are kind of. I'm like reading this article. People are.
they
pissed.
missed out, bro. They missed out. Nathan Fillion is the boy. I feel like he was made for the role. He could have done it.
He looks
think he
like
coulda done it.
was, yeah, I mean, he can do it. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, Nathan Fillion. He always plays those types of characters that add like witty charm. I feel like either he was unavailable to do the shooting, they really didn't think about him, which would be fucking tragic, considering that he was in an Uncharted fan movie that fucking popped off. And I don't know, dude. Fucking wild to me.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Maybe
back
because they
to
wanted
like the
someone
reality
younger.
situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's probably they just wanted to do a younger Nathan Drake,
Yeah.
and
Right.
you know they just thought Tom.
And
Holland
you know,
would fit, and
Tom
that's it.
Holland, since he is more well known because of
Yeah, he's
Spider-Man
popping
now.
up. That's why they picked him. Yeah, he's a good actor. He's well known. They put him on the poster, and people be like, "Oh shit, it's Spider-Man! I want to watch this movie, bro."
Pretty much.
But you have any details on the movie itself? Like I don't. But before they revealed the casting for it, I didn't know shit about this fucking movie.
Yeah, all I know is that like Tom Holland posted a picture of like him in costume or whatever, and that's it.
Yeah. I mean, he looks like he could still be Nathan Drake, you know. I can
Yeah,
see
like
it.
young Nathan Drake.
Yeah.
I believe the role.
If you Google some images here, you know, the little cover photo that all the publications and articles are going with, it's believable. I can see it. It doesn't mean that I would be interested because I feel like I don't know if it's just one of those things where I actually spent earlier this year trying to dedicate myself to play through the Uncharted movies, like the films.
You mean the games?
The films, yeah, the games, the games, because I got the Uncharted collection for free on PSN, and then I got PS4 for free again on a different month, but so I pretty much got the whole thing for free. But I couldn't even get to 3. I finished 2. No, I got to 3, and then I played a bit of 3, and I was just done. It's generic. It's the same thing, like, over and over again. I feel like, I don't know. We gotta wait till the trailer comes out, but I'm not looking forward to it at all.
That's interesting. Apparently 4 is like literally the best though.
I've never played.
they-
it.
Yeah,
they
4
do
is the
some
best
good
for the
shit on 4.
multiplayer. The multiplayer, but 4 I haven't even touched the story, like. But the multiplayer in 4 is fire. I will give it that. It is fire.
Yeah, I played Uncharted 1 and 2. I didn't play 3 or 4. I have 4. I just never felt like playing it. At some point I'll play it. But Uncharted 1, I think was a really good like entry into the scene. You know, like you have
No,
a Tomb
sir.
Raider clone. You have a Tomb Raider clone.
No, sir. For
I
its
think it
time.
did well enough. At the time that it came in and introducing
It did
Nathan
not
Drake as a
hold up.
character, and for someone that was creating a new franchise, I think it was good enough. Uncharted 2, fucking fire. I love Uncharted 2. It was such a
It was
good-ass
cooler.
game.
Yeah, it was better.
Uncharted 2, I really liked Uncharted 2. Like I said, didn't play Uncharted 3. I had a friend that played it. He said he really liked it. I don't remember anyone really clamoring about it, but I mean, and in terms of like adding another installation to the saga, I think the fans were pleased with it. But 4 is when people were like, yeah, Uncharted, it's one of those games that'll be remembered forever. And Naughty Dog fucking knocked it out of the park with the Uncharted series as a whole when 4 came out and concluded like the whole storyline. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, they had that DLC that was supposed to be like the last thing, but I mean,
even outside of that, like, I don't think anyone was like, yeah, the DLC is what makes the game perfect. Like, people
not at all.
raved about the game when it came out. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Uncharted 4 was the game that people were like, oh yeah, this is worth the PS4.
Mm.
You know, God of War, Uncharted 4.
I
Last
don't
of Us
think
and shit like
I
that.
never
Like, that
thought
was their
any.
shit.
I never thought any Uncharted was worth a PS4 purchase because even when they had the demos back in the day, I will say that like it's worth it if I don't know, like maybe you're getting a bundle for it, like you're getting it with a bundle, but I wouldn't just buy it just for the expectation of being so happy to play Uncharted. Like I don't know. I understand, and it just confirms my suspicions as a kid. So it's just like, because I kind of got into everything a little late. So now that I'm kind of going back in time and playing these titles, you know, it just hits different. It's like, damn, this is what it was like, I guess.
That's interesting.
I guess I'll stick to my Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I think that's just like the difference in games, I suppose.
Yeah. So, yeah. No one really cares about Nightcall. I mean, I care for Nightcall. I'll put on the notes, but
What is this shit?
if you know, I'm not gonna stick on it for too long. But it's pretty much a indie developer. It's an indie title. Pretty
Yeah.
much it's like, to give it a similar comparison, it's kind of like Coffee Talk. Or that other game that Coffee Talk is based off of, the R9 something something. Um, but it's dope. I played a little bit at a homie's house, and his girl actually told me about it. Shout out to Megas D. And I got to play a little bit of it. It's a chill little experience, you know. You get to peep into the story of people's lives as a taxi driver, and just like have these conversations and things. And played the free roam mode, and it was chill. I wanted to play it for myself whenever I got the chance, at least on my PlayStation, but I guess it's not coming to PS4, so it got canceled. So I guess I don't have to worry about that. So I'm gonna have to just.
Apparently, it just
Cop.
did.
So is that the
really
kind of
bad
game it
on
is?
its
It's
other
like a
ports.
dialogue-driven.
Yeah, it's like a
character-based
visual. Yeah, it's one of those. It's chill though.
Interesting.
It's chill. It's a lot of while I was playing it, I felt like there were a lot of things that could really be like improved about it. They could like make patches and improvements on, but as a whole, conceptually, it's dope. It's nice.
Interesting. I might pick this up, bro. I'm always down with these kinds of games. Like any character-driven dialogue-based game. Like I'm always willing to give it a chance, because if this shit's like, it's like interesting, thought-provoking, or like something I get invested in, bro, I'm always all over that shit. Like I said before in one of the other episodes of the podcast, bro, like I fucking love the character interactions and going through people's stories on Persona 5, bro. That was my jam.
Yeah.
So if this game like hits those same kind of notes, bro, I'm down with it.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Actually, it was good in wellness. Good in wellness. Shout out to you, man. But yeah, nah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was just out of the stories that I was selecting on, and I kind of was out. I wasn't really in the specific vibe to like be in to play it. But I don't know. Some of the conversations seemed a little like shallow at times. Like they
I
definitely
mean, not
had.
every conversation you're gonna have with some random strangers.
That's
You're gonna
true.
be fucking-
That's true. This is just like my first impressions, like off of the conversations I did have. Like I didn't really find a lot of. Well, no, actually, it was that, and a lot of the dialogue options weren't really things that I felt like I would say necessarily, or kind of like react in a way. So it kind of
Yeah, I
made
can
me
see that.
disconnect with the game too. But I mean, that's just me. Everyone has their personal experience with these games, so that's just how I feel.
Yeah,
But it's dope. Pick it up if you have a PC or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. It's on Steam. Let's see. I'm gonna look at it on Steam real quick.
Yeah.
You said it's called Nightcall.
Yes, sir. So,
Nightcall.
yeah. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
shit, $20.
Yeah. I think it's worth 20. Go ahead, toss them.
Oh, you didn't tell me this was the shit it was about. You had to catch a serial killer?
Yeah. You know what? Shout out to Good and Wellness once again. She did tell me this, and I think they just kind of escaped my mind. But it is like a mystery / like detective type of thing, you know.
Damn.
So it does have depth, but the first impressions that I got, because keep in mind I played a different mode. It's like a free roam mode, and you kind of just play without any context of the story. You just kind of meet people and stuff like that. So I got a different slice of the game on first playthrough.
I'm gonna add it to my fucking wishlist, bro. I'll probably cop it at some point later today.
Yeah. So, yep. I mean, that's all I got on my notes here. We're gonna go ahead and move it over to Hollow. What you got for us, my man?
Let's see. First thing of the night for me. It's kind of a meme, but so Microsoft actually made a Xbox Series X refrigerator.
Oh, this is real?
Yes.
Like, There's like a sort of cheekiness when I feel when companies play into memes made about their shit.
I feel like that is the ultimate.
But then there's shit like this where they actively capitalize on it for
This
money.
is
and
a
I'm just
normal
like,
fucking fridge.
Pretty
like,
much.
fuck y'all, man. Fuck y'all. Y'all don't get to make money on our meme. That's our meme.
There's not even a logo on it saying Xbox.
Well, yeah, it's supposed to look exactly like the Series X, so it only is gonna have it.
Where is the? They didn't. You
Top
could
left.
at least incorporate some
No,
type
no, no.
of
Where
disc changer.
click the article I sent. Don't actually. That's just the thumbnail. It actually like.
Yeah, I
it
mean, I'm
looks like
scrolling.
I mean, it looks like the actual Series X to me, just huge.
I'm scrolling.
You're gonna put all your fucking Mountain Dew in there for some gamer XP. You buy the fucking refrigerator, you get a year's worth of Xbox Live Gold. I ain't buying it if that's not the case.
Imagine if you could hook your Xbox to the fridge.
Oh.
It do look like it.
It looks like
That's
just like a
fucking
giant
stupid.
version of it. That's all. I mean, I just think it's cheeky. I thought it was pretty funny. A little.
This is
noteworthy.
corny as fuck.
Yeah.
That's what I feel.
I
This
found
Yo.
it hilarious that
It's
Snoop
corny.
Dogg has one too. Like,
This is so corny. This is tacky as hell. Imagine just walking into your homie's like garage. Like, I mean, okay, odd flex. You know what I'm saying? It is.
Yeah,
kind of
that's
a
what
flex,
it is. It's a
but-
weird flex.
Yeah.
oh
Flex,
shit,
man.
your fridge is a Series X. Oh shit.
Yeah, like I guess. Like,
Welcome my garage. Welcome my garage, boy. I got my Lamborghini, my fucking Xbox Series X fridge. You know what it is. You know, pop a cone with the boys. Look down, bro.
my inner the fucking inner light is being powered by Forza drifting. it's integrated in the processing of the fridge. This is fucking stupid. I'm off this.
Yeah. So they only made 3. They sent one to Snoop Dogg and iJustine, and then the third one.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg would have something like that, bro.
auctioned
What the
off to a
fuck,
fan.
man?
Wow.
Snoop Dogg, that kind of guy, dude.
I thought that was pretty
That's funny as fuck. That's pretty funny, man. Like,
I'm looking at the inside. Okay, they got a little green light in here and stuff. Okay, that's kind of cool. I don't know. How much is it, bro? How much is this thing?
I mean, you can't buy it. They
No,
only
yeah,
make three of it.
it's not. You can't.
Oh, it's not like
They
open
only,
to
like I
the
said,
public.
they only made 3.
I've softened my feelings on this since it's not like a widely.
Yeah,
like,
I just
little
thought it
product.
was.
If
cheeky.
it's something that they're actively selling, I'd be like, nah, fuck that. No.
Yeah,
Y'all don't get to make more money on top of the fact that you charge a fucking Xbox. No. Hell no.
I'm good.
But I think it's just a fun little. Yeah.
Yeah, a little
We do
meme.
make fridges. We're making a new frontier into the home appliance gang.
Yeah, they like tweeted out saying that this is the best running fridge. This like they're doing their console tweets essentially.
The fastest running.
Yeah, fastest
fridge
running
of this
fridge of this
generation.
generation.
Wow. Okay, so they gave it to him for his birthday.
It'll keep your drinks room temperature to chill before you know it.
Happy birthday, Snoop Dogg. Yeah. Happy birthday, OG.
Happy birthday.
That's good.
OG.
This is corny though. Ew, moving on.
Anyways, so something I wouldn't think I would have ever have said this year, but Atari is releasing a new console.
Didn't this shit already flop, bro?
A new console?
No, it hasn't come out yet. So, yeah, Atari is releasing the VCS, but a new and updated version of it, with like all the games that are digitally included onto it. Apparently.
This is not like Atari Virtual Console shit.
No, this is like official. Here, I'll send you like it's from Atari's official website. That no, you can go and purchase one of these for $400. I think it is or something.
So it includes more than 100 games.
Yeah.
So are you? So this is okay. It says
It's a
the new
legitimate,
con.
a legitimately new Atari console.
Well, but this says it's a classic. It's a
So
new
they're supposed to
version.
be releasing like actual games.
No, I don't think so. I think it's just what their current catalog is. I assume.
So it
Right,
says.
so it's just a retro games console.
Yeah. So it says a
Kind
new
of.
version of the classic Atari VS. So it's an upgrade. It's not a new console.
Did you go to the second website I just sent? That's actually Atari's website on it, and it's Like it's built in. It has HDMI, USB 3, Wi-Fi. There's an Ethernet port to it, which I don't know why it needs internet. Oh yeah. Also, I forgot.
Because you gotta download games. It's an online
yeah,
source.
that too, and it also has a PC mode apparently, where you can install any OS onto it, or if you want to use their.
Oh, so I see what they're doing here. So they're just making like a little stream box. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Like a little something for people who want to play retro games, but they want to have a little something on the side, you know, because you know they don't want to play just Atari games, you know, another emulation console.
Right.
It's cute to a certain extent.
This is something you
It's
get
little,
for the kids.
I
This
can
is some
give them
Wii U
props for
shit.
like.
This-
I don't think it's for the kids. I think it's for
No, it's for
people
old
who
school
like
gamers.
retro consoles.
Yeah.
People who like those kinds of games, and I think it's for the people who make like Raspberry
Yeah.
Pi shit. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
Like retro Pi gamers and shit who play the fucking Super Nintendo emulators and shit. I think this is just like a little like people, because those are the kind of people who kept Atari. I don't want to say afloat, but like who kept the interest in them alive all these years mostly.
Right.
So I think they probably just want to make a little like easier for them to access all the games and everything like that. Because I mean, fuck it, bro. They made the classic joystick. They made this shit easy to get, easy to buy. You know, it's not
Exactly.
like
It's not a
fucking
hassle.
bulky. Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're milking them,
Right.
which is, I guess, like I can give them props for.
I find
which
it
is nice.
I find it hilarious though that it says it's 4K HDR video graphics, but it's Atari game. So.
You had to see all those pixels, bro.
$389 for
pixels in
fucking
4K.
pixels. This is the price of. This is more.
Yeah.
But I mean, you still get a PC on top of it. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
you also get like a mid-level PC, I guess, or low level.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if it was just the retro games console, fuck that, bro. No. Why would I pay $389 when I can get a Raspberry Pi?
Oh, wait,
or
I'm
shit for, like,
confused.
Why?
Right.
How
But
is
it's
this
a
a PC on top of
it.
it though?
Because it's
Oh,
basically running
the Linux.
They have their
and
own
then the-
Atari
oh,
OS to play
yes,
retro
yes,
games.
Yeah, I'm catching up. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
you can choose between them. Yeah.
Yeah, you can install any OS you want. So you can install Linux,
I
you can
got
get
you.
Windows.
I
you
mean,
can get that shit on, so, I mean, that's why I'm not really too impressed with
$389
this,
just for.
It gives.
I guess I can see what
Yeah.
you mean though.
I think the main thing about it is that
comes
it gives
with
choice.
the
You know,
joystick and a modern controller as well. It's not just
Yeah.
the console.
it's pretty good.
I feel like with that kind of money, but
This
I
is,
still don't. I don't know. In my personal opinion, I feel like with that kind of money,
It's not meant to be a mainstream console. I think
No,
that's
no.
that's the main thing. I don't think. I think this article is a little bit like audacious because I don't think they're. Atari crashed the PS5 party with a brand new console. I don't think this is trying to compete with the PS5.
No, yeah. Here, go to
Like,
the second article I sent.
Who in their
the
right
chat.
mind that's
Right,
trying to
I
buy a
wanna-
PS5 is like, you know what? I don't want to play games that
I
are
want
coming
to
out
play
in
an
2020. I wanna
Atari
play
and I
games that
want
came out in
to be these
1980,
classic
bro.
titles and
Yeah,
IPs.
bro.
Like, bro,
Yeah, I think this article is kind of taking the piss a little bit, but you know,
Centipede.
I think it's trying to hit a different market, and I think for that specific market of people who like retro games, I think they're gonna be happy with this. It seems like it would be. I'm not too big into retro games, like that old. Like for me, I'm like whenever I think of retro games, or I'm trying to play PS5, PS1, PS2 games, bro. Like I don't really care about Super Nintendo, NES games like that, cause like the oldest game console I think I played ever was the N64. I don't think I played anything earlier than that to like a heavy extent. Like I had a PS1, I had my cousin had a Nintendo 64, and we'd be playing fucking Smash Bros. And
I feel like
all that
that's
shit,
more
but
so our generation though,
when people
or at
say-
least that's like the acceptable cutoff. The PS1, like you start at PS1 or PS2.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like in terms of the demographic of people playing retro games,
Or
specifically
Game Boy.
Atari, it's like they don't care about
Yeah.
PS5 games like that. You know what I'm saying? So like when they get a console like this, which hits somebody says like, oh. You're telling me that I don't have to go out and buy a Raspberry Pi and set it up with some random open source software that, you know, may or may not work as well as I wanted to. I could just pay $389 because I have that kind of disposable income because I'm like a fucking 30-year-old guy. 34-year-old guy. You know what I'm saying? This shit's convenient for them. I mean, shit. my uncle in Boston, bro, he has a whole ass like man cave in the basement where he has fucking arcade cabinets, some Street Fighter 2, Mortal Kombat 2, bro.
Nice. I want some
This
fucking
shit.
cabinets.
I know this. I know he would eat this shit up, bro, if he knew about it.
Shit.
I don't know. I just went to the official website, like the front page of like actually Atari, and this image is right there where it says it's a gaming and home entertainment streaming device. So
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's. I think this is a conversation what I had with my other friends before about going forward what gaming consoles are. I think the utility of it is that they're definitely trying to be more than just a gaming console. They want people to buy it as like their all-in-one thing. I think the Xbox One back in the day was a little bit ahead of its time and not entirely in a good way because they tried to hard push it so much that it took priority over being a game console in and of itself, right? Like back in the day, they were like, oh yeah, you can plug your set-top box into this, you can watch.
They were just entertainment systems.
I think that was a little bit of the wrong move. Yeah, because they were like trying to be like, oh yeah, if you fucking like football, bro, you can watch football on the Xbox One. They were like taking away from the fact that people who are gamers are gonna buy this, bro. They don't care about this shit. But when you come like shit like this, where it's like, oh yeah, if you like Atari games, you can play Atari games on that. But like on the side, you can still watch Netflix on it, bro. You can have your whole fucking PC
you
experience.
can say
on
you're
it.
watching Netflix on an Atari console.
I don't think just that specifically, but like it's like an added bonus. You know what I mean? It's like to sweeten the deal. It's a sweetened deal a whole lot more, and it's easier to sell software that way. Exceedingly easier to sell software when I'm gonna be real, bro. There's no reason for me to use my PS4 when I have a computer like this. Like I could just play my PC games all the time if I have a feeling that I want to play PS4 games. I'll do that. But if I had a system like this where I could play, hypothetically speaking, if I had a system where I could play console games and on that same system I could still play my normal games on PC, bro, that's my shit. That's my shit. If there was some way for me to integrate my PS4 into my PC into one seamless experience, where it's like, oh, I want to go launch fucking Modern Warfare real quick, that and play with the guys on the console. Not that that's a problem anymore with crossplay. It's just a fucking simple matter of me. Okay, I'm gonna go switch over to my PS4. I fucking press a button on my keyboard and I'm on my PS4 now, bro. Yeah, that would be my shit. And that's what they're doing here. And it's not so much as to be like a whole new way for you to experience games and all that, but it's just like an auxiliary way for you to interact with the same piece of equipment that you bought.
Right.
So that you can be able to play games on it. You could check your YouTube videos on it, and you could just do whatever the fuck else you wanted. I think the main thing that really just softens how I feel about it is that you can install any OS of it. So that really lets me know that it's like they're not trying to like milk you out of it. It's like, oh, we have our own Atari OS that we coded off of Linux with it. That, you get the Atari
shit,
App Store, all this shit. Yeah, all this proprietary shit that nobody really fucking wants. They said, you know what, fuck it, fuck the bullshit. Just have Windows sideload into it, bro.
I feel that.
I'm down with that.
I guess it's cool. I see your point. I see that.
Yeah. And I think that's probably the way most consoles are going into the future. I mean, especially since architectures became more like PCs as a whole. I mean, that's why the fucking Xbox One, Xbox Series X, they all have like interconnected games with Microsoft Windows Store, right? Like any game that you can buy on the Windows Store, you can go ahead and launch it on PC and play it too. Forza, fucking Gears of War, and shit like that. Halo is coming out soon.
Yeah, I'm not hyped for that either. Halo. It's supposed to be open world, right? Yeah.
We talked about this shit last time, bro.
That shit was whack, bro. I've been done with Halo, bro.
I'm not that excited for it at all.
Like, at this point, bro, this is gonna be really, really unfortunate to say, but it's like, I have the same expectations of it as like an indie game, bro. Like, if it's good, it's good.
Well, I mean,
I'm not going out to buy it, bro. I mean, I'll let other people buy it, and I don't care. Like, my interest in Halo has peaked. I've accepted that Halo 3, Halo Reach was the hype, the pinnacle of it, and
yes, sir.
Halo as a series is like that. It's ended for me, Like, I'm happy to just move on with it.
Shit, I'm not gonna lie. I just replayed the Reach and ODST campaign on Legendary last night with the homies.
Which is fire.
Yeah, this shit was pretty.
Halo Reach and Halo
so
4.
good.
Those are my favorite.
Halo Reach is my
Nah,
shit.
honestly-
Halo 4 kind of blows.
What?
Reach
I
one.
like
ODST
4.
are my favorites.
I
So
like
Hey,
the movement in 4.
I mean, 4 is not bad, but like, bro, I would not put Reach.
No,
and
no,
4
no,
on
definitely
the
not.
same
But I
tier.
would say
Not at
those
all.
are my 2 favorite games out of the series.
If we had to make a tier list of Halo games right now, bro, this is my tier list. Oh, let me pull up that tier list website real quick, man. Y'all go ahead and talk about the shit that you feel about it. I'm just
This
gonna
man
I'm gonna
is
get to the
really
rest of it
doing
and discuss it real quick.
It's not that deep. Halo 4 was cool.
Bro, it's
It was
about to be
cool.
that deep.
Halo 4,
about
okay,
to be
so
that
like
deep.
what did you like about Halo 4? Because I mean I liked the gunplay. I liked I didn't really like didn't they have like there weren't people like abusing the armor lock and shit in that one? That shit was ridiculous. Yeah. No, 4.
And Reach.
Yeah.
It's like Halo books, man. Oh, whatever. Anyways, I'll go in release order. Halo 1. I would put that S tier. Fantastic fucking game.
I put
Really
it,
fucking
I'd
good.
put that
Halo
at A
2?
tier.
S plus tier. Amazing follow up. Wasn't like crazy expectations that people had for when it come out, but I still think it made good on so many good fucking things. Halo 3, I didn't play the multiplayer when it came out. I wasn't really on Xbox guy at the time.
3
But
was-
I think Halo 3 has some good beats. Had some good good gameplay change ups. I think overall though, not as good as Halo CE, not as good as Halo 2, so I'm gonna put it in A tier. Halo 4. That story was so fucking weird,
Okay,
man.
I
I
didn't-
don't care about Halo 4 story. Halo
I
4
didn't
story is
follow.
kinda
Keep
fucking
in
whack,
mind
bro,
that I
overall.
am not a Halo, follower or anything like that. I don't. I'm talking about a multiplayer aspect.
B
From a
tier.
multiplayer aspect. B tier.
B tier. Halo 3 ODST, I think it didn't iterate much on the Halo formula. Like, it quite literally is just Halo 3, but you play as an ODST. But the story, the atmosphere, the soundtracks are so fucking good. It is so
I see.
fucking tight, man. I put that A tier, maybe
Nice.
S tier if I feel it on a
That's
certain day. Halo Reach, everything about Halo Reach is good, dude. The story is good, arguable. Story is good. I personally like the characters.
Oh,
I
dude.
think the fucking
Noble Team is
customization and the
awesome.
player characters,
Yeah.
bro, is fucking iconic, bro. That's some good ass shit. The multiplayer was fucking so much fun. Halo Reach was the game that really made me like Halo multiplayer as a whole.
Oh
So,
yeah.
S plus, bro. S plus. Right there with Halo 2. Halo 5? That shit fucking blows, man. Like, I think the story is fucking nonsense.
The
in Halo
story
5,
was
bro. You
weak,
got-
but the multiplayer was fun.
I think the whole Cortana going rogue shit is just such a weird place to take the story, and I don't know. Some people like it. I think it's kind of pointless as a whole. Since I feel like there was good closure in Halo 4 as it is, and to bring it all back and just kind of undo it, it's just kind of like, what's the point? It feels like you're just kind of beating dead horse at that point. So Halo 5, I give it a B. Put it in that B tier.
That's good.
I don't know if I want to talk about any of the other
Nah,
spin-off games.
I
don't
don't
care about
either.
Nah.
Not too big into Halo, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. What it is.
It is what it
You got any more topics for us, man?
I mean, not really. I mean, Watch Dogs Legion's about to come out in 3 days as we're recording this, so I'm a little bit excited for that. I still
I
gotta.
hope that shit's good, bro. I'll fucking
I
come
gotta
over to
pay
crib and
off
we'll
that
play it sometime.
pre-order. Yeah, I have it pre-ordered. I gotta remember which place I pre-ordered it at.
Yo, so run me through fucking Pokemon expansion that it's out, bro. How is it?
Oh, Crown Tundra.
First impressions.
First impressions. I'm not gonna do any
Have you beaten it?
spoilers. I have beaten it.
Alright, yeah.
I wouldn't say like beaten it as in done literally 100% of everything in the DLC, but like the story part of the DLC, I've definitely finished. I think the Isle of Armor was still a little bit better of a DLC, but
Really?
But honestly, like
People were hyped for to see this and make good on Isle of Armor.
Crown Tundra it's good. The story's okay, but it's like the main focus is literally just legendaries, and that's all. Like that's the whole focus of the DLC.
So it's like a catch-a-thon. You would say that this expansion is more
kind
like a
of
catch-a-thon?
almost. And there's a little bit of story mixed in there to like give you the background of the new legendary Calyrex.
Yo, that's how I felt about the ending. Did you play Ultra Sun and Moon?
I did. I've played all of them.
Yeah, that was like the end game Ultra Sun and Moon. Like you fucking spam going into the portal to catch all the legendaries. That's how you feel about this expansion so far?
I mean, it's definitely like they fast lined it in this game where it's a little bit more fun than the Ultra Wormhole bullshit, because I didn't really like that, and that's what turned me off from Ultra Sun and Moon after post game. But in Crown Tundra, I'm not gonna spoil anything. The max raid battle adventures is where you go to get most of the legendaries.
Oh yeah, how fun is that, dude? I want to do that with you.
Yeah, those are actually really fun because you can either choose to do them solo or you can choose to do them with 3 other people, or you can just do them with friends. There's also like an endless mode too, which is I haven't tried out yet. But those are actually pretty fun, and they're somewhat challenging too, because you don't get your own Pokemon, you get rentals. So you have to kind of play around with that too, and everyone gets a voice, and it's pretty fun. That part's definitely a lot of fun in the expansion. I will say they did bring back a lot of like traditional ways to get back some of the legendaries, like the the temples you have to do, and then
oh yeah, they fucking came out with new Reggie guys. It's so
Reggie Drago, and
because
Reggie
we already had other Reggies, but I mean it makes sense. Are they
they're
fucking
okay?
They're okay.
Reggie Drago is okay. I've heard. I don't know about Lecky because I didn't pick him, but apparently he's pretty decent.
Oh, it's a choice thing. You only get one.
Yeah, you only get one.
You can't like, I don't know, scum out another one or something like that. Like there's no other event for you to do.
You
only
have
get
to
one.
either completely start a whole new run and transfer everything to someone else's save, or
That is interesting.
Yeah, or
considering that
trade.
You can catch every other legendary, but I mean it makes sense.
Well, no. Actually, so what I meant to probably amend this, but there are version exclusive legendaries you can encounter in those adventure raids, whatever.
Oh, okay.
So
it's like classic.
Yeah.
Watch it.
But you can get those other, like, say, because I have sword. I don't know which one you have.
I have sword as well.
Okay.
Fucking real man.
Right. So we can only encounter like certain Pokemon, certain legendaries, and our adventures that we can queue up. But if we happen to just choose like because there's an option to just choose a random, like you won't know, it'll be a random legendary or like Ultra Beast or whatever. If someone who has Shield is hosting like a legendary that you can't normally encounter, you can join them by random, and then you'll be able to catch it. Yeah. So they definitely make it easier to get all of them.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
If I were to like rate my experience after playing the Tundra since it came out, a solid like 8.5.
8.5's pretty good.
Yeah.
I could give that a pass. An 8.5, you know.
It'll probably bump up to 9 if you catch up to me and we can do some raids together.
Yeah. How do you feel about the expansions as a whole now that both of them are out? You know, that's the first. If they do plan to make more expansions, how do you feel like the whole package now? You have Sword and Shield plus the expansions, both of them. You feel like it's a complete Pokemon experience, what it would be if they made like Pokemon Gun, you know? I was just saying.
I don't know. Honestly,
like the third Pokemon game.
It feels like this shit should have just been in the game from RIP. It shouldn't have been DLC, to be honest. I feel like both of these DLCs should have been what post game Sword and Shield should have been without DLC.
I had that feeling, to be honest, bro. When they first announced expansions for it, when the game came out, it's like, yeah, we were planning to add expansions for the game or whatever. It's just like, oh, is this the end game that we were promised?
Because like all this shit that they give you to do after like base game Sword and Shield, like no either DLC, it feels like what they give you to do in both DLCs is like the post game of Soul Silver. There's so much to do in Soul Silver's post game. Like there's another region, there's all these legendaries you can catch, battling Red, all this like fun stuff to do. But this DLC is what that should have been in base game, I feel like, if that makes sense.
Makes sense. That makes sense. I could probably vibe with that, to be honest, because like
am I?
That's my
happy
only
spending money on
misgiving
it?
about Sword and Shield. Yeah, I probably enjoy it myself, but like, when I beat Sword and Shield, I was like, that was a sweet experience overall, tight overall, but the end game kind of fucking blows, because it's the same
Yeah.
shit I was doing the beginning of the game when I was first able to do it, you know? Like, doing max rate battles, whatever.
Pretty much.
Sculling for those, it's fun,
I feel
but it's
like
like,
maybe
I've already been doing that.
Maybe if they would have level capped the max raid battles and made them exclusive to only after you get all the gym leaders and shit, I think it would have made it a little bit more worthwhile. But having access to it like off rip, kind of made it like, damn.
Yeah, because you had people scumming them early, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, Gigantamax Snorlax, bro, when that was an event, I didn't even beat the fucking game when I started doing that, dude. Like,
Dude, yeah, I will say though, when they released all the G maxes, it was fun to try to collect them all and shit like that. But,
Yes, I guess. That's all my show notes.
yeah.
yeah. Crown Tundra, if you like Isle of Armor, if you played Sword and Shield and you want to play more, I recommend you get it. If you don't feel like paying money for Pokemon DLC, I could totally understand. But it's honestly up to you, the consumer. I recommend it personally.
Yeah.
I had fun. I'm still having fun grinding out, trying to get these shiny legendaries.
So it sounds like, as Pokemon fans, it's like that it was the game it was always supposed to be.
Yeah, like the game does feel
But
whole now.
it's at the end, yeah. But it was
Yeah.
at the end after all was said
Like-
and to do now.
Yeah.
They've remade Let's Go Pikachu Eevee, they did Omega Sapphire Ruby, you know, Heart Gold Soul Silver, you know, all this shit.
Yeah.
If they don't do Sinnoh, they don't make good on it, bro. Like, they're literally
It's
fucking
literally
up, and
like-
they're gonna be letting people down.
Yeah. It's what Sinnoh and Unova were the last two that were digital, sprite-based Pokemon games, and they don't have updated games. Well, all the other ones are 3D, so it's just like
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they really got to do it at some point.
it's the last.
I'm
two.
excited if they do it, because, I mean...
Oh yeah.
According
I would go
to
ballistic.
the mass of people, Black and White 2, apparently those are like the best story Pokemon
Have you never
games.
played them?
No, I never played them.
Do you want to?
Like, I think now that the games have been out for so long, I feel like they wouldn't hit the same,
I guess.
you know? Like, then
don't
if I
know.
were to play them now, not to say that I wouldn't play them, but, like, I would rather them make it into a Switch version now with, like, 3D shit and all that so I can experience it in a way that would have, like, honored people that played it back then. But, I mean, as like a retrospective kind of thing, I wouldn't mind playing it. I mean, I'd be down. If people say it's as good as it is, then
Dude,
fuck it, bro. I want to see
Gen
what
5
people are
was
talking about.
great, honestly. Like both Black White 2. I have them all.
Yeah, that generation of Pokemon was when I got into like the
Fire.
competitive scene. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They made it easy to get competitive in that shit. So I'm
Dude,
like, I'm
the
down.
dying music was crazy. Like at first, dying music in Pokemon was this like irritating, like didn't, and then Gen 5 was like, hold on, we're gonna turn this up, but make it jazz.
Yeah, this is your turnaround, bro. This is your time.
It's like Ichigo's theme pops up, and you're like, oh, okay.
Alright, be right back. Hold on.
But yeah, that's to steer away from Pokemon. That's all I got on my notes for tonight, bro. And that's pretty much it for today. That's pretty much it for the podcast today. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you're watching the video version of us, drop a like and subscribe to the channel so we know that you guys are liking the episodes and want to see more. It has been one of your hosts, Diabolicalo. You guys, again, can follow me on anything with the same name.
Dope.
Yeah.
Alright, and this has been the Hidden Hueco Academy, episode 3. We will catch you on the new one. Peace.